Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to learn how to use Google Flow. This is actually a tool which is there in the market and a lot of people are using this tool, and mostly this tool is famous for generating high quality videos and actually less credit. So many different things that you can do in this particular tool. So today we are going to explore all the features which are available in Google Flow. So let's go everything one by one, understand everything one by one, and let's see what all stuff we can actually generate in this tool quickly. Okay, and how easy is this tool? Because I have heard that it's very easy to use and I've also used it. I have generated a couple of videos, images, etc. And the results are not that bad, to be honest. So let's dive deep into this particular tool and explore all the things which are available in this particular tool. So without delaying, let's get into the video. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open Google and I'm gonna write Google Flow over here. And you have to go and select the first link, okay? This is how it's gonna look like. This is the actual page. Okay, in the bottom, as you can see, we have the button says new project. You have to select this. This is actually the main screen where everything begins, where we're gonna create a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's understand what all stuff are actually there in this particular screen one by one, and then we'll start generating videos and images and etc. Okay, on the left hand side you can see it says all media. Okay, so what all media means is that whatever we're gonna generate, images, videos, anything, you can see everything in this center box. Then we have characters. It's actually a little bit different. Over here, you can actually create characters. Like for example, you can see all the demonstration, like a wild card. As you can see, their skin, their hair, everything is extremely different, right? So you can actually create very different type of characters. In the bottom you can see we have a chat box over here. You have to write a prompt over here, and in the plus button, if we select the plus button, have images, characters, avatar. Over here you can see all the images over here whichever we have generated, and if you really want to upload a photo or different type of photo, so you can go. So you can see in the bottom we have a button called upload. So once you select that, you can actually upload any image from your computer, laptop, anywhere you have stored it. Then we have an image model over here. So what type of model you really want to choose, like Nano Banana 2, Nano Banana Pro, anything. Okay, then we have scenes over here. Scenes are basically videos. Okay, whatever videos we're gonna generate, we can see that in the center. Then we have tools. Okay, so once I select tools, as you can see, there are so many things inside this. We have simple sketch, we have scene explorer, we have mockup, image editor, so many different things, right? We have coverage also, and you can actually go and explore these kind of application. You can play around with your images or some different type of images you have. If we go back to all media, so on the right hand side you can see we have a chat box in the bottom, as you can see that. So over here we have to write a prompt to generate images and videos, and if we select on the plus button over here, you can see we have images, videos, voices, characters, avatar, everything. Okay, images are basically all the images we have generated in Google Flow. So if you want to really take that image and edit that image and make something else out of that image, you can take image from here. Then we have videos over here. Okay, then we have voices over here. We have a lot of different type of voice over here. You can actually add these type of voice in your videos. So for example, if you have created two scenes, okay, if you want to add some sort of storytelling voiceover behind, you can actually choose any voice from here and you can do that, whether it's about male voice, female voice, any kind of voice you want to choose, you can choose it and you can apply in your particular clip, right? Then we have a setting option over here, as you can see in the bottom. If I select that, we have couple of options over here. So first on the top, as you can see, we have two options, always and never. Let me quickly say what it means. Okay, so if you select always, always is basically after you write a particular prompt in the chat box and you press enter, okay, the system is gonna ask you, should I create images based on this prompt? Please approve. Okay, so after you select approve, then only the system is gonna start generating images or videos on the basis of your prompt. Okay, and if you select never, so when you write a prompt in the chat box and you press enter, system is not gonna ask for your approval. So what happens in this case is, if for example I have made some mistake in my prompt, okay, and I have pressed enter, I want to change that prompt, Okay, so if I have selected always, it's gonna be really good for me because the system is gonna ask me for my approval first, and I'm gonna say decline. It's not gonna create images or videos on that particular prompt. So I'm gonna rewrite that prompt in the chat box and then press enter. Then I'm gonna select approve, and then on that basis gonna create images and videos for me. So that's why it's important to select always. Then we have image generation default. Okay, so over here we have some ratios, what type of ratio you want to choose and create images, and images will be generated on that basis. Then we have sizes. Then we have model over here, what model you want to choose. For example, Nano Banana 2, Nano Banana Pro, anything. Okay, then we have a video generation option over here. One is horizontal and one is vertical. So whatever seems fine with you, you can go ahead for that. Then we have sizes, and then we have models over here. Omni Flash, then we have VO 3.1, lit, fast, quality. Okay, whichever seems fine, you can select that, and on that basis, it's gonna create videos for you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and select save. Settings are saved in the systems. I do not have to worry about anything. Then we have agent instructions over here. You want to guide your agent about particular topic, so you can write all the guidelines over here. That is also pretty good. How this Google Flow actually works in terms of credits. So let's talk about how Google Flow actually works in terms of credits. So over here, if you go on the top on your profile, when you select, okay, you can see that we have 50 AI credits over here. Every day Google Flow gives 50 AI credits to the people, okay, who have account in Google Flow. Okay, every day you will get 50 credits, free 50 credits. Okay, whenever you are generating images in Google Flow, generally images don't cost any sort of credits. It's gonna be completely free. But if you are generating videos in Google Flow, it's gonna cost you 15 credits per video. So on that basis, I think we can create around 2 videos. Okay, in pro version, you can actually create unlimited videos, of course, but in free version also you can create like 2 videos per day. And now we are gonna generate images and videos in this particular tool. So I'm gonna write a very simple prompt because first I want to generate images. I'm gonna write a prompt over here first. Okay, so I really want to write a very simple prompt. For example, a penguin is inside the water, and in the end, just make sure that you write make image for this one. So it's a really important to give very straight instruction in your prompt, so that on that basis, Google Flow is gonna create images for that. And now I'm gonna press enter. Okay, so let's see the kind of images we get for this one. Okay, so it's loading. Okay, so we have the results over here. Not bad, I would say. It's not at all bad, but I want something different. Like, I don't want this thing, to be honest. Like, I don't want these images by which I really want to create videos. So I want to generate more images. I'm gonna once again write a different kind of a prompt over here. So once again, I'm gonna write a very different kind of a prompt, and I'm gonna mention that make images for this one, and I'm gonna press enter. I think the quality is also pretty good, right? It's not bad, I would say. It's pretty good. The image quality is also nice, and the kind of results I'm getting is pretty good. I want to give one more try for creating images. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a little bit different type of a prompt where the scene is a little bit different, and the focus is largely on the penguin. Penguin is looking like a main character. Okay, because none of these pictures are actually giving me that main character kind of energy. And I'm going to write create image for this one, and I'm going to press enter. Okay, so let's see the kind of results we get for this one. Just taking few seconds and your images are ready. We have the image over here, guys. Let me open this one. This is actually good. Can you see this? Both of them are good, actually. In both of the images, the penguin is actually looking like a main character, and that's what I wanted. It does look like a main character. Can you see that? The backpack. Right, it's so cute. It's actually very cute. So first, I really want to download the image, and you can download the image from the top. As you can see, we have a download option over here. So I'm gonna download in 1K. 1K is fine. So now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna create video. Okay, so what I am gonna do is that I'm gonna go on chat box first, and I wanna go to images. or all is also fine. And I'm going to select one of the image, and now I'm going to write a prompt, and in the end I'm going to mention that make a video for this one. Okay, and then I'm going to press enter. Okay, just check your prompt is perfect, everything is perfect, your image is perfect, whichever the image you have selected, and after that press enter. See the kind of results we get for this one. As you can see, it's actually asking for my approval, so I'm gonna select approve. Okay, okay, as you can see that on the top, the video is actually in progress. It's ready. Let me open this. Oh, wow. To be honest, I loved it. Let me play this one more time, okay? This is cute. This is really nice. The frame in Penguin is actually looking like a hero in this particular scene, right? I really like it. Now, what I'm going to do is that I want to create one more clip, okay, with the second image. Okay, the second image which we have created. Image, okay, this is the image I'm going to take. Then I'm going to select the image from the all. Okay, no, this is not one, but I think the second one is the second one. Right. This is the image. I'm going to select add to prompt. Okay. And after that, I'm going to apply a prompt over here in the chat box. Okay. So, and in the end, I'm going to write make a video on this one. Okay. And then I'm going to press enter. Okay. The video is actually ready. So let me quickly open this one and see. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. This is what I wanted. Like the penguin is actually walking towards the water and it's gonna take a deep dive into the water. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna combine both of these clips into one particular frame. Okay, I want to really combine both of these videos. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna first open the first video. Okay, and then over here we can see the plus button. So you have to press that plus button. Okay, and you have to select add clip. And the second clip is what, and the first clip, sorry, I'm so sorry. First clip is what I am gonna add to scene, and it's actually creating a scene. So now it's actually generating. It's not taking that much time. Okay, it's ready. So let's start from the beginning. Yeah. And we can see the entire stuff now in one frame. Okay. Not bad, yeah. It's looking good. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just minimize the first scene. I'm just going to cut the first few seconds in from the second clip. Want both the scenes to, both the first clip and second clip to merge properly with the scene. Maybe cut it properly, and let's start it from the beginning. Okay, this is looking perfect. This is looking actually really good. Doop. There's one more thing you can do over here is that whenever you generate any sort of images, you can actually make changes in that particular image. For example, this image, and I want to make some changes in this image. Okay, so I want to add one more penguin in this particular image. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to this chat box in the bottom, and I'm going to write a very simple prompt. I would say actually going to start generating your image, and in the right hand side you can see the first image is the what we have selected, and the second image is what is being generated right now. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Can you see the second penguin is over here enjoying to the fullest, snowboarding. Really nice. Okay, So what I want to do is that I want to add a background storyteller, some sort of something, someone is actually saying a story from the background, like someone's voice is actually being played in the background. And I want someone to say something while the penguin is actually moving and doing stuff. Okay. So for that, what you have to do is that you have to select the plus button over here, and you can see that we have voices over here, examples, all these different kind of voices. Okay. So for example, we take this one.
Hi there. We're introducing a new feature where I can read this aloud in a natural, human-like voice.
Really want to apply this voice behind the penguin scene. I'm gonna select the button which says select voice. Okay, and when you select it, you can see that it's actually added in the chat box. And then what you have to do is you have to write add this voiceover in the clip. Okay, and then I'm gonna press enter. So it's actually applied in the clip. So let me quickly show you how it's actually sounding.
Ready for the big world? Backpack full of dreams. He takes his first steps to the icy horizon.
So what happened over here is that I have actually applied the voiceover only on the first clip and not on the second clip. Okay, so this is how you can actually create a meaningful clip in Google Flow. Okay, anywhere you want to apply, you can actually create really good videos in this one. And if we go to characters, as you can see over here, we have a character option over here. All you have to do is write a prompt over here. Okay, so this is the prompt I have applied over here, and then I really want, so now I want this in Nano Banana. Too lit is fine. The prompt is applied. Now I'm gonna press enter from here. Okay, it's gonna create character on the basis I have given the prompt. So let's see the kind of results we get. Okay, we have the result over here. It's actually looking like some Hollywood movie scene. In the left hand side, as you can see, you can actually select a voice. Select a voice if you really want to apply some voice in the background. Below, you can see character info. So if you want to add some sort of information about how your character should act, so that you can do. Okay, created. Now I really want a full shot. Okay, a full shot of this particular character. So what I'm going to do is that this is the option we have on the right hand side, create a body. So I'm going to select that. And now I just want to quickly write a simple prompt over here. Okay, here we have the full shot of this particular character. Not bad, I would say, not bad at all. It's looking pretty good. I think, yeah, the results are not that bad. Have a avatar option over here. As you can see, the avatar option over here. And here you can see I have my photo over here. I just have to select add to prompt, and then I have to write what type of picture I want to create of myself. Okay, so I'm gonna write a very simple prompt over here, and I'm gonna say create a image, maybe create image for this one. And now I'm gonna press enter. Okay. The thing is, I don't really recognize myself in these images, first of all, because this is not me. Completely changed my face and features. And it's okay. Okay. It's okay. It's just like we have to just explore this feature. So I was just exploring and seeing, okay, what type of results we get for this one. Okay. This is the avatar section. And in this section, you will actually have to give your front shot, right shot, and left shot on the camera, and then submit that. Okay, image, and after that you can see your image like this in the circle. So make sure that you have your features and your face properly visible on the camera. My face is actually not visible clearly, that's why it has generated this kind of images, but it's fine. Okay, so try Google Flow, and if you really think that your work can be done in this particular tool, then just go ahead, because every day you will get 50 credits. Okay, even if you want to make like a short movie, you can actually do that in Google Flow. It's actually very easy to use, first things first, and the second thing, the quality of videos are really nice. Okay, I really personally like this one, and I hope that you understand this video. I hope that you have learned something from this video. So with that, I'm gonna finish this video. So don't forget to take care of yourself, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.